Hey y'all, it's Lady Dryad. I got a quick update on some resin pieces that just popped out. They have to be sanded and glazed and all that good stuff, so I'm still have to be painted. So they're not done by any means. I'm just doing a quick little update. I did some of these. These are um, real flowers in there, dried flowers. Turned out really pretty. I like these. I hope y'all can see because my lighting in here is so bad. Sorry about that. I will eventually change this ceiling fan out with a better light fixture on it because I can't see nothing in this room. As long as I'm working in the day, it's good, but if I'm working at night in here, I gotta work up underneath these lights, and it's really bad on my eyes. That one's pretty. And then this one. They turned out nice. I like them. That's those. And then I did another things. I have to paint the teeth, and I'm gonna write "bite me" in there, and then fill that in with resin. And then I did this Hello Kitty. This is the big one. This is the other one I have. So it's definitely bigger. That's the new mold I just made. It's the first time I poured in it. Turned out really nice. Turned out shiny right out of the mold. I painted it with scribbles. And this has green cellophane in it, like the greeny blue cellophane, but it glows in the dark. All these pieces, most of these pieces glow in the dark like you would not believe. They're super duper bright, and I've got all colors: pinks, yellows, oranges, greens, blues, you name it. This is a purple when it glows. And then I made another one of these little mustache dudes I have to paint up. Then I made another skull. The other skull, I'll have to see if I can find it. I painted it. It's done, but I don't know where I put it. Oh, I don't know where I put it, y'all. I'll have to find it. That's strange. Oh well. Anyway, so there's this piece, and this piece glows yellow, of course, and it has cellophane and stuff in it too, so it's sparkly even when it's not glowing. Then I did another skull in the same thing, the cellophane yellow glow in the dark. This, I mean, it glows, y'all, like crazy. It's really cool. Then I did this. This is another mold I had just made that I never poured in before. It came out pretty good. I'll paint some details on that, and it came out really nice. I like that. I hope y'all can see. I can't really do anything about the lighting, y'all. Sorry. And then this is a new piece I had just molded that I never poured in. It's got some air bubbles because it's got cellophane in it, and it doesn't. It's not good to use cellophane in molds that have little details like that because you'll always get air bubbles in there. But I had extra resin and I hadn't poured in that, so I did it. And then I made this piece, which I've already painted. I have to resin it though, glaze it. So that piece is finished, just has to be glazed. So now I have two of these. This glows too. And then I used that Gerber baby food lid thing to make a couple of blanks. These glow too, and they have glitter and cellophane and everything in them. They're really sparkly and bright. So I made two of those. One's thinner than the other. And then I had another little lid that I tried to see if I could use, and I was able to. So that's just like the Gerber one, but it's much smaller. So you can see the difference in the sizes. Much smaller. So got that, and then I did these bat wings mold that I had just gotten in. I call them bat wings. They could be fairy wings too. They could pretty much be any wings. I mean, you could make butterfly wings out of these if you did two, and did one going this way and one going that way. So those glow. They don't have any glitter, I don't think. Yeah, they do have glitter in them. You can't see it. There you go. Can you see the sparkle of the glitter? So they have green glitter, holographic glitter in it, and then it has the glow in the dark green. And then I made a little fairy door. I have to paint it. I just poured clear in there. So I have to paint that up. And then I did this little bat. And I'll have to paint some details on him as well. The veins and the wings, and do some fur on his belly and stuff. Then I did these little corsets, basically because I had leftover resin. They're cute. And that glitter mix that I put in that black turned out really nice. So I'll paint the details on those. And then I'll have a matching set of those. And then I poured this mold that I made. It came out really nice. And then these pieces were already done. I just domed the backs with black. So my little Korilla and Rillakumas are done. Because I wanted to dome the backs. So those are done. So. And then I did a couple of these cameo bases. It's got the same glow in the dark and the glitter as the bat wings. And then I made this starfish, which has cellophane and it glows in the dark. It has glitter, it has everything in it. It's really sparkly. Can't really tell by the way I'm looking at it through the camera. Hopefully it comes out better when I upload it. Then I did this with just a mica powder, blue. And then I did a big rib cage in white. I did this mermaid with frit, blue, green, and aqua frit, which is crushed powdered glass. So you can't really tell by this either. Well, it hasn't been glazed or anything, but when I glaze it up and the light hits it, it's going to be really sparkly because it's actually glass in there. And same thing with this little fox dude. If you hold them up to the light, you can kind of see through them. But if you hold them like this, it looks like a solid color. That's also crushed powdered glass. And then this little deer is too. So, you really can't tell by looking at it through the camera, but it is little glass shards in there. So when it catches the light, it sparkles. But, I was just testing it out. I've got a box, this box full of crushed glass and stuff, but I have a kiln and I was going to start doing that fused glass stuff, but I never did. So I thought, well, that stuff's real expensive if you buy it. These jars that the people that do fused glass, that's powdered glass in there. And if you go to this website and buy this stuff, they're like, well, the price says, let's see the price on that one. But they're like, depending on the color, like this one is $8.75 for this jar. So they can get pretty pricey. So I thought, well, you know, might as well use them on something since I'm not using the kiln. The kiln I got, I don't like. It's an older kiln that you have to use cones with, and I want one of the new kilns, the bigger kilns. So, but I don't have a place to do that right now. So until my workshop's built over here, I'm not gonna mess with that. Anyway, let me get back to this. So I did this big thing that you get at Michael's in the dollar bins. I put some whatever these things are called in there and filled it and domed it with resin. Turned out okay. Not my favorite. And then made some of these little fishies. I did one that I painted all up with nail polish. It was really cute, and then when I went to pop it out of the mold, it broke right in half, so I ended up throwing that one away. So I'll have to paint these up. But I made the big fish and then two little ones, so maybe a matching earrings and necklace set. And then I did some more cabochon, Sally, another Sally, holding a kitty cat. There you go, someone was on it. And then this koi fish mermaid lady. And then this mermaid lady. And then my bunny rabbit that I had painted up with nail polish. I have to add the little details, the whiskers and everything. And I made a bunch more eyeballs to do. Some more cameos. Some of these little skeleton things. They turned out cool. I like those. So I did a couple in white and one in the skull lost his head. I have to get hinges to put this on with. I'm ordering some off eBay right now. And then I did these rib cages. And then I did this little gun. Yes, that's my phone. I'm sorry, y'all. Hey, honey. Let me call you right back. I'm in the middle of a video. Alright. Bye. Alright, sorry, y'all. And then I made a couple of these owl light switches that I'm going to feather up and make look like real owls. I'll show that when I'm done with it. And then I did bottles. Well, first let me show you the boxes I did. I did these boxes. These are so cool in the dark. I don't know if you can see the way it kind of billowed up in the back. But that looks so cool. If you go on Facebook and look in the Resin group or the Craft of Trades group or whatever, I took pictures with them glowing. It doesn't do them justice until you see them glow in the dark. They're so awesome. I really like the way they came out. So this one, of course, glows orangey color. This one is Oogie Boogie with the dice. And the way it bellowed up again, it really looks cool when it's glowing because you can see that. It's just really cool. You have to look at the pictures. And so this is a little round trinket box I made with Oogie Boogie with the dice. And then this one does not glow in the dark. It's just an underwater scene. It's got this little glass octopus in there. It's got seashells, crushed shells, micro marbles, bubbles, mermaid, and it's got the mica powder blue in the background. So there's that one. These have to be sanded yet and cleaned up, the edges. And the base, of course, is the same pearly blue mica powder. So I did those. And then I did these bottles. So I did this one is focus. Did I just poke your eyeball out? Sorry, y'all. Let's see if I can get my camera to focus. Guess it's as good as it's gonna get. There's a baby deer laying down and a mama deer behind it, and then there's grass and rocks and stuff, and then there's a tree there. Can you see it? Oh well. There's that one, and then there's this one, which is 2 horses in a pasture. There's a log there and grass and rocks, and then there's a pretty landscape picture where there bunch of trees and stuff in the background. It's really cute. The camera's not doing a good job with the lighting. I have to clean these up, sand them, and then I have to paint the lids, and I just literally popped these out of the mold, so I still have some work to do on them. But I really, really like that one. And then there's this one with the baby horse and the mama horse, and a beautiful tree in the background, the rocks and everything. But as you can see, you see that mark back there? That is a huge air bubble that decided to form when I placed the picture behind the horses. Doesn't mean it's not horrible or anything. I mean, I can tell it. It irks me, but there's nothing wrong with it. It's solid on the back. But what I'll probably do is poke a hole in this back piece here and fill it up with resin with my little pipette. So that I have to work on that one, because that was a pretty one. That would have been really pretty without that bubble back there. But I'll fix it. Then I did a graveyard with a bunch of tombstones, and I don't know if you can tell by the picture, but there's white like fog coming off of there. If you can see. No, you can't see. But there is. You'll have to take my word for it. I try to make it look foggy, and I use flocking powder instead of cotton, because the cotton leaves the back bumpy. So I tried something new, and it doesn't work as well as the cotton, but it's less messy. So, and then I did holographic stars in the background. Behind that, there's different tombstones, different layers. That came out pretty cool. Then I did this little doggy one where the dog is peeing on the hydrant and the other little puppy's running in front of him. And they have a forest background. Yeah, there's a hydrant in the forest. And then there's the owl in the background, the night sky background. And then there's this fairy one amongst the flowers and stuff in the forest. That one came out nice. And she has some fairy dust behind her, if you can see the little sparkles here and there. And then there's this one, which came out nice too. It's another little horsey one, and yes, there's another air bubble there. And when I add these backings, I need to find a better way to do that, because I keep incorporating air bubbles when I do that. So again, I will fix that. I will poke a hole in that, and that was not so bad. You can't really see it unless you're really up on it. So, but that other one's pretty big, pretty massive. This one came out perfect. I have to glaze these. You'll be able to see them much better once I've glazed them. Like I said, I just popped them out of the mold. This one is in the the woods, and he's drinking out of a stream among the brook there with the rocks and stuff. And then there's a beautiful fall type tree behind it. And then behind that is forest, just woods, more trees and grass and stuff in the picture. This one came out really nice. I like that one. And then there's this one with the gardenscape with a mushroom. Then there's this one with, I didn't put a picture behind it, as you can tell. I'll have to paint something back there. This is just a little garden scene with a little snail. This one is a garden theme. Also, little landscape theme with a dragonfly, and I painted it that creamy white color because I really liked it. I have one of these so similar to this on my keychain, and I really liked it, so I did another one to kind of look like it. And Shonda, here is your wolf one that you've been waiting on. He's on the grass, and he's howling at the moon, and there's holographic stars in the background. And I did the flocking powder white behind it as well. You can't really see it. It's very mild, but if you look at it, see right there, you can kind of see a little like fog coming off the grass. So that's that. I have to paint the lid, and then I have to dome the back, and then it will be ready. So I have to fill the back in because there's quite a bit of dip in that. So I'll dome the back and paint the lid and get that out to you as soon as I have completed it. And I believe that is it, y'all. That is what I have done. Oh no, I did these clouds, but I painted the inside with the glittery fingernail polish, and for some reason it got this like brownie tint to it. See that orangey brownie tint? That just looks like a dirty cloud. So I'm going to make a different one because I don't like the way... See, I used the same nail polish in this one, and it didn't tint it like that. I don't know. I went ahead and repainted it with the nail polish, and it doesn't look like it has a tint on it this time. So I don't know. Maybe the brush was dirty from painting on something else, and it transferred. I don't know, but that came out really weird looking. So I did the big one, and then I did a little one, and I'm going to make another little one so I can make matching earring and pendant necklace and earring set. And I'm going to hang the little raindrops off the eye hooks like oh my goodness, what was her name? I think it was, I don't know who. I'm not going to say the wrong name. I'll have to figure out who that was. I saw in the tutorial that did that. There was a girl that did that on one of her tutorials, and I thought it was cute. So I'm going to make some little teardrops on mine too. And I think that is it. That is all that I did. I think I've shown everything. One more thing before I let y'all go. I have things listed on my Etsy store again. I'm still listing things. I've been listing, and I have like 130 things on there, but I still got hundreds and hundreds to add. So I did a little bit of everything. I don't have any of my molds up yet. So if anybody's interested in any of these molds, you'll just have to go through Facebook or YouTube with me right now until I can make a custom order listing for that on Etsy. I do have grab bags. I do have towels. I have a lot of different jewelries, keychains, necklaces, that kind of stuff. Everything I have is not on there, but there's a good start. So if y'all want to go check that out, it's let me see, www.etsy.com/ the little slash like that, shops Bayou Crafting, BAYOUCRAFTIN. Bayou Crafting is the name of my store. So if anybody's interested, go check that out. I know I had a lot of people asking me if I have a web page or Etsy or something. I went ahead and listed a bunch of stuff, so whoever was interested, please go check it out. If you're interested in anything you don't see on there, all you gotta do is message me and I can create a listing for you, or we can go through YouTube like, I normally do. It'd actually be cheaper through YouTube or Facebook because I don't have to pay fees there. So it's not that much cheaper, but it is cheaper. So just let me know if anybody is interested in anything. I think that's it. That's all I wanted to talk about. Yeah, I think I'll forget. I'll remember something as soon as I get off. But that's it. That's my update. That's what I've done. I will talk to everybody soon. Bye.